Okay, chat. Hello, hello. We are on for PM stream. Okay. Got it. Got a nice sell here, but did not really want to take lower. This is my sell side right now. I have mine. Okay, let's see. It's holding very well. That is this 4 hour. It retraced. We took this low, retraced inside of it, and then we just a very strong pop. So I think the very easiest thing we could look at, or drawing, which is kind of close already, it's only 60 points away from it, is looking at the next internal high, which is at 565s. ES is entering this 4 hour here. And we're about to flip this whole hourly, so this is somehow we could end the day green at this rate. How's everyone doing, chat? You look at shorts along, dude. This is like, I like shorts a lot overnight, and it already slammed, and now we're flipping. So like theoretically, I want to see the overnight high gets taken on NQ first. So like I'm short-term bullish, but I'm not that bullish right now. Not as bullish. We just came back down and I guess buying every single dip. Buying it aggressively too. So it's very impressive at doing that. Dude, you just cannot stop right now. All right, let me connect back up. Lucid Live and Tradify. We just gotta see what opportunity. I think at this point it's good to just play both sides until we have something easy to play with. So far is bullish, very clearly bullish at that too. No reason to short yet until we see something a little bit more clear. Get some dampener for my every keystroke is so loud. Is it? I think it's a clicky keyboard. I could probably add some filters to it. I think that's what they do to not like pick up that sound. It's supposed to be ASMR, guys. Okay, let's see. How's your week looking? I think just kind of neutral. We've just been chilling. Not ending. We had a few good trades early on, and then yesterday we missed the opportunity, but let me put the welcome. Very slow grind up so far that we came into. Yeah, not always the funnest to trade because we're gonna just be waiting. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at specifically, other than let's try to aim for this high first, and then maybe we can turn back down. Unless I just want to turn down now, then I just need like a nice closure. So far, I haven't seen that yet. So Angelo, come here, boy. I need some guidance. The cat might tell me if we should long or short. Will the break in the 1 minute? I think at this point, unless it's a bullish breaker, you need something in the 5 minute. The 1 minute is not going to cut it for a day like this where it's been grinding up. 5 minute closure is going to be much better. Yeah, and then besides that, guys, we might be running Asia next week. So that's going to be exciting. I don't know how that's gonna like perform or how we're gonna run this, but I think it's gonna be something that you guys are looking forward to. Every time though, like I always see like overnight Asia just doing a lot of pretty good moves, so I want to be part of that if I can. I started seeing you when you were an Asia trader. That was like a while ago, right? I think we were actually on such a killing streak on Asia that was not even funny. that you know we made most of our money trading Asia. So slow. You probably less easy. We might do both for a little bit, and then we'll just see from there. I just want to see the vibe and the performance too. Could just be a chill session. This is so slow. I'm gonna try to add a noise suppression. See how that helps for me typing. Let me know if that helps. I'm gonna try to just do some typing. Can you guys hear that? Oh, look at that. It cooked already. How about I have some soup? So let's see. I really can't be overly bearish yet. I want to keep seeing if we can get long setups, but it's already climbing up near the highs here. Why is everyone saying I got a haircut? It's just growing back. My hair grows really fast, and it takes a lot of different shapes and forms. You know, ES has been leading. So we want to see if we want to play downside. I make closure through these the PM low so far. We'll get like a break or two. Not serious. Chowder. Getting a little soup. Or, I guess, porridge. Now that's a fun. When is the loser case coming? I think they said next week now. Just because they were fixing up some bugs. I was having a hard time yesterday opening loser cases. You know, there's a limit to how many loser cases you can open in 24 hours. They try to fix that. You only buy one per month. No, we're gonna change it so you can like actually redeem multiple per day. It's gonna be like widespread because now you guys are able to buy loser cases. So I think we're gonna try to change it to 3 per day. Every 24 hours you can open up to 3. Oh, this is really slow. This is what we're drawing into. How's everyone doing so far today? He said he dropped a biscuit into his tea. You're trading while drinking tea and eating a biscuit? That's the most British thing I've ever heard of. Can we make it in yesterday's close? Yesterday's close is 7:45. Or it's like we just bought everything down up. Like I really like the sell. It happened a lot of it like overnight and then AM, but then immediately just bought it back up. So the bulls are not letting this up. Surprisingly, I just saw how ES is going. ES was already moving here. This is like the most giant SMT that I've ever seen in a while for NPO being the weaker asset. Should I do 150K times 5 days or just see? Which firm is this? It's top step, right? If it's top step, I would like the no consistency one. Just because you have more freedom. It's non-stop up there. It looks like NQ wants to end green today. What is pumping it up, guys? I saw Avco, I think Broadcom, or whatever it's called. Do I have it? No, I don't have it. It's like Avco. This had earnings. People were expecting like the biggest beat. It was 480s. It went all the way to 400. That was like 14, 15%. Still down 12. Amazon's actually doing pretty bad lately now. Microsoft had its chance. Like Microsoft had such an opportunity to run higher, and then it just got absolutely sold back down. Apple is just kind of consolidating a lot here, and Google. So this is interesting for Google. If you guys separate from like pay attention to NQ and ES, the index. I believe the big drop happened from Google because they had an offering. It was like mixture of private and public. And Berkshire were able to secure, I think, Google at like 348 or 350s. So they just immediately sold off from like essentially 380s. Now it's already climbing back up. That's pretty impressive. I thought it was gonna actually keep on selling. Nvidia. Yeah, that's about it. I can't really join in longs like this. Had we have swept this low here and came back up, we would call that long. But lately it's been kind of momentum based. Come on, chat. We got to be patient, and then we'll get a banger trade. That's what we always do for PM. We're the only PM streamer that's consistently on PM mostly. No other PM traders are doing it like us, because we thrive in this price action. It's gonna really take overnight highs here. We're so close to it now. That's what I was thinking. Like we're in like 500. We're like so close to where it should be the main draw right now. Now it's like very limited to even go for longs here. Thoughts on Bitcoin? I'm gonna put Bitcoin left side. It's not looking good for Bitcoin at all. I think, especially with the weekly, especially with how well stocks are doing, even like metals, even though metals are not doing as well, they're doing much better than the Bitcoin. We got the highs of 100,000. I think we're gonna break 60,000 and we're gonna show it straight to 50s. I'm not that. I think you're gonna catch a knife. We might get a rebalance, but no one wants to be in an asset that's like very weak. It's gonna be a good time for people, I guess, to load up again. Like here, this is the hell of an area here. 45 to 55 to 10,000 mark. I think that's gonna get a lot of traction there. By the way, they fixed my Lucid case accounts though. So we will be looking to do a Lucid case giveaway. Guys, Forgotten Trader 1 is asking what a Lucid case is. Can someone explain to Forgotten Trader what a Lucid case is? Let me see the best explanation. I got a question, mate. Before you became profitable, how down was you or I in money? Early on, you know, I had 20,000. I did a lot of trades for like penny stocks and stuff like that. Like my very first few months trading, I got really lucky. I grew up to 80,000, and then I took some bad trades. I went away from penny stocks, but I took some bad trades holding through like I think FOMC or something like that. But maybe through Tesla. I think it was Tesla. Like I remember telling my my roommates, and I was like, I think I just lost a car in Tesla because I was down like 25,000 on it. And that time, that was like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Like a car back then, like 20,000, 25,000 was like a new car. You can get like a Honda or one of those, not like a BMW or anything. But I was like, damn, I'm in Tesla. I'm in longs Tesla right now, or shares, and I'm down bad. I think that was like September too. September is like, I guess, historically bearish, and I didn't really know much about that. Just kept on falling. It was like a week of, or multiple weeks of just sadness. But that was like 6 years ago now. That's so long ago. That was like an eye opener, like where even if you trade regular stocks, you could get punished. You're down 17,000. If you're down any form of money, right? I would not use whatever you have left to make more money. 17,000 sounds like a lot, but in the grand scheme of what you're in right now, with prop firms, that's a few payouts away. If you can, you don't have to, you know, hit it in like the first month. If you can just get a prop account, like one prop account, let's say. I'm not saying buy 20, buy 5. Just let's do one if you want to get the hang of it and get some more consistency. Just do one, right? Get a payout. The payout's going to be like 1,500, 2,000, usually 2,000 average. You can fail like a few times. That's normal. But once you just don't even think that you're down 17,000. Just think that you're neutral and you're trading prop firms. Just starting today. You spend $100 on a prop eval. You blew it up, reset it. Another 100, blew it, reset it. Now this one, you're down 300 after 2 resets and the test costs. You're at 300 down. You got funded. I think that's like a very normal traditional route. No one's gonna pass in the first try. So I'm accounting for that. And then maybe you get the payout, you're up 2,000. Now you're up 1,700. Just being able to be consistent with prop firms in the start, that allows like infinite scale. Infinite in the eyes of like someone that's like just starting out. You go from 2,000 in one payout to like just trade 5 accounts. That's 10,000 per payout. Let's trade multiple firms, 3 firms. Now you have 5, 30,000. I think the most important thing is like whatever you're down already, whether it's prop firms or stocks, Just don't think about trying to make it back the next month. You start one, get consistency, and then you build back up. Shorts? No, so I'm not interested in shorts until we got a definitive closure. I'm not really liking the ROI for longs right now. Like, I think the main draw for longs overnight highs. And that's like 20 points away, 20 points away. We were like 5 points away. If you want to long this 5-minute retrace, target this, do a tight stop, you can. I think that's perfectly fine. We'll have to really watch that through. So yeah, so is this the same person that said he was down 17,000? Yeah, you same person. So your response is already like where it's like kind of interesting. You said you're down 17,000. You want to know what to do, and then you have the expectation to make it back in a week or two. You know, that's the recipe for disaster. You're down. I don't know how much this is to you. Like if you're like a millionaire, 17,000 not that much. But if you're like you have like 100,000, 15,000 in your name, 17,000 is a big number. You can't really just make it back next week. It's all relative. How did we not get a retrace in this 5? I guess ES did, but just be in the right mental state, guys. Yeah, so you're saying your humble beginnings. This is something that everyone should be hearing. If someone says they're down, I'm gonna say 20,000, and 20,000 is a lot to them, and they have the mindset of I want to make it back next week or 2 weeks. That's so dangerous. That's like a millionaire being down like I don't know, like 500,000, and they're like, okay, I'm just gonna try to make it back next week, make that 5K back. It gets very unlikely. Can you check to see who used the code SMART the most? I have no idea how you would check that. I mean, you could probably check the smart points, but like that is also compiled with like payout bonus giveaways, multiple different firms, like code SMART in all firms. There's also other firms that we can't even track. Like, you know, we can't track for Fund and X, so we can't track TPT anymore in the past. You guys could share maybe your lifetime points. Do we show your lifetime points in the dashboard? That'd be kind of cool, I guess. I want to show how many free accounts you guys redeemed though. You said you saw it to you. So here's the thing. I know some of the people that have very high rebates, and that's not because they're failing, it's because they're trading like every single firm and then milking the firms. So in my eyes, they're like one of the whales of prop firms. And to them, it's like prop firms are ROI. So I'm not sure if many people are gonna be beating them because they're like getting like 6-figure payouts every single month while spending like, if they make 100,000 in a single month, right? Every month. And they're spending like, I don't know, 30, 40,000. It's a lot of expenses. But they're profitable in that way in prop firms. They got that angle. But to them, 30,000, let's just say 30,000. 30,000 is like 30% of their prop payouts. That's gonna be like, oh, like we're gonna give them a lot of money back every single month. So I guess it helps with their ROI, if that makes sense too. What's your view on trade day? So there's something that I'm trying to prioritize. I'm prioritizing the live program so you guys can see all the live program details like fully fleshed out. The other thing I'm prioritizing is doing like a prop news article or any news you could see it. Trade day is one of them. Trade day, they did Trade Day 2.0. I need to take another look at that. I really wish they just do 50% consistency. I think the worst thing about trade day to me was a 30% consistency rule because that's like 4 or 5 days. It's like 4 days of pass, right? Yeah, minimum 4 days. Let me see if I could find trade day 2.0. Does it? Is there a link somewhere? For those who know Trade Day 2.0, is it how is it? Is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. The most immediate change is starts from $62. Okay, the lowest is that with the activation fee or no activation? Fast pass. Fast pass. I remember seeing this. Fast pass makes me think it's a 1 day pass. It also says no minimum trading days to pass, but there's a 40% or 40 something percent consistency rule. So even though there's like no minimum trade days to pass, most of the time for other prop firms that means 1 day pass. In this case, it's not. So it's kind of deceiving me. Up to live 5 account. That's good. Let me see. Yeah, so fast pass. $90. Is this with the discount? $9. 40% consistency rule. I don't like that consistency rule, but the resets are pretty nice, I guess. No, never mind. I thought it's fixed. I thought this says no minimum trading days. Now, why does it says minimum trading days 3 here? Did I not read no minimum trading days to pass? Why would you even include that then? I think they're trying to compete. I feel like trade day has been falling off by miles. No one likes them. Even though they do daily payouts, like TMT is like far better. But this is the first time they're like, okay, we're losing out in sales. We're falling out. We were probably like top 5, top 6 at one point. Now, like you guys are top 10 even. Is there anything bad about trade day that you guys experienced? I haven't traded in a long time. If you failed a Pro Plus account, do you have to click close accounts on the Pro on hold to be able to get the balance that was there? This is a question I'm not sure if you're aware of. For me, I got moved live, right? I was able to withdraw everything above 5,000. I start the live Pro Plus with $4,500 drawdown. If I blow that count, they're using the drawdown that I got transferred. So if you're thinking they give you a live count plus you keep your old profits, that's not what happened. You blow it, they're going to use your drawdown or your profits you generated for the Pro. So to answer that, you don't get the profits back there. And I think that's only right. They already let you withdraw anything above. They're using what you made to fund the live. Just like any other live account. They ban? Why would they ban you guys? Fucked up the live, they banned me. Okay, so if they're banning people, that's not something that I'm very fond of. Any firm that bans you after one live account is basically saying like, we don't want profitable traders. That's like the only way I could think of. Because why else? If you do so good, right, and you make it to live, and after you blow the live, blowing the live is not a bad thing though. Most of the time they give you very low drawdown, and then people could do so well in live account where they're already extracting like, you know, multiple payouts more than their starting balance, and then, you know, months later they could blow their live. They're not gonna, no one's gonna expect you to keep the live account permanently forever, for all eternity. So if any firm bans you after, you know, moving live one time, they only want bad traders. MyFund Features, I think MyFund Features does that. They like to ban people. What Tradeify and Lucid did is they create a route for people to go back and sim. Lucid is different. Lucid has the Lucid Max, which is, you know, you guys can make your opinion. I like it still. Tradeify, they let you back in now. They used to, I guess, ban you, I guess, in that sense. But, you know, there's a lot of backlash for that. There's just no other way around. Like, if you do so well and you make it live, they just cut you off permanently. It's a bad precedent that any firm would do. Taka doesn't even do that. You can rotate back in from sim funded to live funded back to sim. I tried to message you about that. TPT did that to me. They tried to put me live with 2K. When I tried to take the money, they said they will ban me for future purchases. So solo, you're saying TPT try to put you live. Every firm has the right to put you live. After you blow the live, you should be able to go back in. But if you want to take the money instead of going live, I think the firm has the right to ban you. Lucid does that. Tradeify does that. I think even TopStep does something along the lines of like that. They do like a strong restriction. So we're not talking about like refusing live. We're talking about after you get moved live and you traded with live, what happens afterwards. You should always have a path back in if they want good traders. It was 160. They didn't fund anything with it. TPT starts you with $0 balance though, and then they give you the drawdown. That's why I remember. You should still be able to withdraw it. I think I should be able to still withdraw a little bit of balance. Let me just go with TPT. I had an account with 20,000. I withdrew 23 or something like that, or 22,000, and then I had like $200 left. They kept on declining because maybe I was trying to take the maximum amount. So I just went like $100 under. Let me see if I can still withdraw it. it should say like close, but you can still, you know, look at it and submit a withdrawal. Let me see. Let me log in real quick. One thing though, guys, I was moved live from TPT like over a week ago. I have not heard back yet. It says on hold. For how long? Has anyone been moved live with TPT lately? Yeah. I can't show you my page because it has my password in it. But this is the count. I already withdrew 22,000. I have 200 left because I have, you know, 5,200. I can still withdraw it if I wanted to. Just like that. So if you are moved live and you still have some balance above that minimum, I guess I'll just submit for another $200. Yep, I was able to withdraw it. This is literally me on hold for a very long time. I don't want to show you the page because for some reason, TPT, you click through any of the accounts, they show your username and password without even asking for it. Other firms, you have to like click it and like you have to like show it. You have to press like show password. I would be so nervous if I just accidentally click something and then you guys see my password, you guys log in and fuck up all my accounts. It's been on hold for like I think more than a week now. That never happened to me before where someone logs in my account, but I know that happened to people I know, which is dangerous. I think that happened at Desi one time. Maybe I'm like not remembering right. It was someone, maybe Lance or Desi, that someone were able to log in the account and just start spam trading, like losing. It was not fun. This is just grinding up chat. What do I do? Holy grind up. We took overnight highs already. Since we started PM, it just been zooming. We didn't even want to get inside the 5-minute gap. I really felt good about drawing higher. That's about it. Just no trading right now for me. Big short coming soon. Where do you feel that? Are you feeling it because we just took overnight highs and you think that we're gonna get a nice closure under? So far, we have no sense of confirmation whatsoever to play the downside. And I need to see where the next big draw is. I guess the next one is like 690s. This is gonna get us back to green on the day. I don't feel that confident that we get up here though. We haven't caught anything yet. We've just been witnessing a grind up. The grind up has been very, I guess, difficult just to be able to catch easy trades. It's been like that a lot lately, though. It's always grind up, not grind down. I feel like grind down, there's always some retracement that we could play. Have you taken any trades? No, not yet. This has been the most like grind up we had in a while. Just watching this turn up. Hindsight again, guys. Could we have taken a trade? This is the only one where I could see us take. I wanted the 5-minute though. Where was the one that we were about to retracing the 5-minute? 140. Yeah, it was actually this retrace here. This was the only one. It was a bit aggressive, but it was the target's right there. We missed the target, we retraced lower, and now we push towards it. Very clear to me would just been looking for like a long at 500s again, 5-minute retrace. Yeah, this week has been like that. I feel like last week we were able to get easier trades, but it's been painful this week just to see one direction. I would like if I can get a trade in before this. Look at this grind up, guys. I guess it's the same as Nvidia. Look at Nvidia. It's been ever since the 10 a.m. lows. It's been just up close candles with not even a thought of lower. So we might even just grind all the way back up to yesterday's high. I have not taken a single trade. We've just been watching this for like essentially an hour. We gotta come back and retrace. They might do that in Asia. That's what happened to Asia, guys. Asia and London, more so London, to be honest. Asia, we took a nice sell and took our first stab at trying to temp lower. Then London opened, we took out the Asia overnight highs, and then we actually finally sold off. I I don't know when Broadcom had the earnings report. That was something that really took down price hard. Was that after hours? Is that why this whole sell-off began? I would assume so, because we were at like 680s and then we just sold off all the way to 480s in that last hour where there's no volume. So yeah, we're climbing back up. Couldn't try that. You got Desi in the building. Is Desi, did he catch long? We're trying to see if we can catch along, but this has been just one back grind up. I should have just longed before PM started. Would have been just trail stops. Wait, no way. SpaceX and OpenAI is going live next week. What's the dates for that? June 12th? What about OpenAI? Oh no, their target is Q4, unless this is false. SpaceX is next week. SpaceX is gonna be big. I don't feel the best trying to buy these highs now, man. The next target is higher, but we we really just bought this back up nonstop. It's pretty impressive how they did that. Even ES is more drastic. We were already buying up every single can. Open, close, just keeps on going higher. Oh, Claude. When is Anthropic live date? There's probably no dates for it, right? YM is back up to New York all-time highs. Is that serious? Oh, we did? Yeah. YM has been the lagging factor in a long time. Not even sure what that means. Like, is that bullish for the other two, or is that like a top signal? Don't tell me I'm just gonna be live streaming all day, watching this grind up. since 1 p.m. That's horrifying. Let's see the heat map. Yeah, NVIDIA is leading the charge. Apco's down pretty massive. Micron's down a little bit. Google's leading the charge back up. A lot of the semis are a little bit red, while the big seven were able to come back up. Please SPY. SPY has a lot more green. What do you guys think? What should we do? If we want to take a trade, is this like a no sit on hands type of thing? Wait. Is this something that we want to just join in longs and just ride the train? Or do we wait for the first 5-minute flip to play lower? Trade opportunity has passed about 100 points again. It has. This time we were not even close to giving a clean entry. Maybe we started before. Like I don't see any clean entries here. This is like something that happened before 1 p.m. I could see this. Trains grind up before NFP. What's the chances NFP takes us to all-time highs again? How much have you made already? How much I made today? It's a lot. It's a lot of zeros. You want me to type it out? I'll give you guys the last few digits. You don't know what's gonna be in the front though. I should take out the decimal. That's too. Yeah. There we go. There's a whole lot of zeros. I just gave you like most of it right there. It's a whole lot of zeros. It's gonna be just 0.00. Did you guys see this? Funding predicts is now backed by my fund features. That's cool. I'm not sure how big my fund features is to be that powerful backing. But you know, that's at least something. They got a equity stake. So Matt Leach was able to secure something there. Happy to back the Funny Predicts team as they pioneer prop firms for prediction markets. Have you guys seen Funny Predicts? It's essentially a prediction prop firm. Just think of poly markets, but you're not spending real money there. I think it's cool. I think I would use it. Not to. I think it's like a fun thing. I'm not sure how easy it is to make money though. But like if I'm like watching the UFC or like any boxing matches or any like, you know, let's say the finals right now, the NBA finals with Lance was watching that shit up last night. He was yelling. That would be interesting. I would like to do that. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's fun. I never liked the idea of just like, you know, opening like DraftKings and just putting a lot of money in it and just betting. But for prop firms, if I'm just putting like, you know, $100 and have a chance to make thousands from it, same thing as prop firms. Who in here would actually want to do prediction prop firms? I'm not saying like to make money, but to try it out in general. I think that's like the difference. You need a 5-minute closure, guys. If you want to short this, just let this get this clip first, and then we likely can sell off a little bit. I could, but not with MyFoot Futures. That's the thing with me too. I'm like, I saw that they partner with MyFoot Futures. I'm like, I'm not sure if that's like a big positive for me. I like if it was like Tradeify or Lucid that, or even Top Step, but MyFoot Futures is already like a smaller firm that has a little bit more of a reputation that way. Who do they partner with? MyFoot Futures partnered, or I guess invested in, Funny Predicts. Funny Predicts is an upcoming prediction prop firms. I like the idea though. I think you still trade prop firms futures to make money, but if I'm like doing something outside trading, like, you know, let's bet who wins the NBA finals. Let's bet who's gonna get knocked out in this UFC match. Do like a parlay, I guess. And then if you actually hit that, you just like, oh, you just got funded and you just made a ton of money. I'm not sure how legal it is though. Does anyone know if that's legal to do though? Let me just ask UT. Is poly market prediction market prop firm legal? I'll treat this as a legal risk. There's definitely a lot of regulation with poly markets. I think how they handle the odds and how like you're doing real time events, that gets like a little bit sticky for me. Regulated properly. It's high risk and should not be promoted without legal review. There we go. Just use less money on Polymarket. I think just more skin in the game. So like if you want to just, you know, download DraftKings or Polymarkets, whatever, put $100 in, you're bound to make like maybe another $100 or something tiny. But if you do prop firms, you can have a lot more power with that. It's like the same thing with prop firms, like with futures. Why even trade prop firms with futures if you could just, you know, fund your trade evade with $1,000? I agree with that statement. You can't be profitable long term on prediction markets. There's no edge. I could agree with that. I think it's just fun. I think it's just fun in general. But there's also prediction markets for, like, you know, if you want to use it for NQ or ES or anything like that, or Bitcoin or gold, metal, when it closes. The edge is insider trading. I don't know. I think I'm gonna treat it as a fun thing, and if I could actually get used to it, maybe it'll be something that I can get some payouts in. Apart from blackjacks. I just know if I were to use prediction markets on like a UFC, unless I do a parlay and I hit like 5 in a row, the test account costs $100. I just did like a 10K payout. That would be like historic for me. That'd be very fun. Like, even though it's not about the money, it's just like how I'm already invested in the game, and then boom. There's gonna be more competition. I saw another one pop up. There's other future prop firms that want to get inside prediction markets too. Someone showed me a different one. Oh, it's called Trading Catalyst. This is another one. And then I saw another one called Prop R, I think. So let me show you two. Prop R is also, I think this is already launched. This just launched like literally yesterday. Yeah, let me actually see. 10% profit target, 6K. They're expensive though. They're actually kind of expensive. $60 is not bad though. Account size 5,000. You get what? What's 6% of 5,000? Like 800? It's static. Static's good too. Wait, no. 300? You only get $300? That's not good. That's not good. They're so expensive, actually. Never mind. I thought it was gonna be cheap. View payouts. Let's see how much they paid out. They paid out 68,000 across 10 funded traders. 10 traders so far. Let's go. This is, and this is the other one I saw. Let's see how much this is. How do I even move this? Is this broken? Oh, it's launching soon. The only they have is $500 max loss for $100. 1 of 5. I'm not really liking that. It has to give better ratio than that. From one agent to another, you can't be that far off of mental math. I don't know percentage on top of my head unless it's clean percentage. If it's like 10% of, I could use reference. If it's 10%, it'd be 500, 5,000. So I could try to break it down. But to me, that's not as much mental math. Guys, you guys forget that I left school over 6 years ago. My grammar and my math digress. I was doing like, you know, we did calculus 1, 2, 3. We did I think there's a, I can't even remember. This is like 6 years ago now. There's differential equations. There was all these other big things that I probably have no idea how to do anymore. Just because my mind's overloaded with with the trading. And that's also me getting used to just using calculators. So I'm not even really thinking about doing quick math as much anymore. Literally 10% of 5,000 multiplied by 6. That's not the right math. That'd be 500 multiplied by 6, that's 3,000. That wouldn't be the case. I guess 0.6 maybe. Chat, what do we do? I am $0. I am $0 up today, and I'm getting brain fried from watching this. Do you think there's any chance ES drops the last hour from Asia lows is already up 80 points? If you want to drop, guys, don't try to time the drop. Just wait for a closure. Like, we already have a few 15-minute, 5-minute gaps. This is a good gap here. Why it's a good gap is because we have a gap closure going through the previous internal high. If we were to close through the gap here, then we can really like fire down. So there's no point in trying to time things right now. You might be able to scalp it. Or for more high probability, you just gotta wait for closure. Bad Iran news doesn't even move the markets. You know what moves the markets? If AI takes a hit somewhere. If the cost is expensive. I don't think people are really caught up to that. They think of the revenue, but they haven't really accounted for how costly it is for businesses. And then when you have Broadcom, which, you know, they did a beat, but people are praying on miracles, guys. Let me see their earnings report relative to the other dates. Why is it unusual whales always here? Was it miss or was it beat? I thought it was a beat. It's not even updated. Where do I look at earnings report? Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, so estimated, reported. Reported is on the right side. We're just growing year to year or every quarter. We went up a lot of estimate and then reported even higher. So this is a beat, but people were expecting with AI to like go up here. They wanted a miracle run. So 7% surprise is not enough. 5%, 8%. They wanted like 20% surprise. 25%. One of my buddies was part of the first 50 in Broadcom. He's set for life. I really want to be part of that, like part of a company that IPO'd, and then I have early shares in it, and then like, you know, if you were able to sell it, I feel like a lot of people would, but most of the time they're vested in, or they can't sell for like years and years, which is a, you know, a like a double-edged sword. If you are forced to hold, and then, you know, every year it goes up because that your company's doing that well, you just like 10, 20x your cost there, or your shares, when you probably would have just had weak hands and just sold a lot of it when you could. But I wonder though, even for like Anthropic, right? I don't know the exact numbers, but they had a IPO valued at like $1 trillion right now, basically. And every other month, it was going up. Like there were like 10 billion, 50 billion, 100, 200, 500. If you were early, like even like 1 or 2 years, and you were like a employee there, like how would that make you feel where you're getting paid like, let's say 150,000, 200,000 a year, and then you had shares that are worth like 5 million now? I feel like I would be like, you know, I'm just cruising by. And then by the time they IPO, it might even be worth more. Pretty much the way I would short this is if we get this closure. Even this 5-minute closure is a good start. This would align with this 15-minute here. The higher one, I like the lower one more. I am not the fondest of logging this high. I would want a retrace back to low 500s and then maybe consider long. So it opens the door for trying a short right now. Once we get confirmation, we have time for a trade for a short though. If we get closure. Should we open up a lucid case, guys? Oh, it worked. Let's see who wins this. When they hit the marketplace. So they fixed my account. There's a limit right now, guys. I'm gonna open this. Losing case was always you can open 1 per day. Lose is gonna fix that to do 3 per day because we're doing the marketplace and you guys like to buy a lot. 58, 100K. Oh my goodness! Oh, I got a 25K direct. Yo, how much is that? How much is that worth? Yo, that's like you guys can say rigged whatever you want, but I opened lucid case. Oh. Oh. No. Oh my goodness. Why did they do that? I thought I had to press next. Bro, no. I wanted to give that away properly. Guys, whoever redeemed that, I'm going to copy paste this. Yeah. Oh. Dude, what? No. No. I wanted to. You know, there's. Ah, man. Damn it, bro. Okay, who got it though? I need to see it. We could revoke it. If you claim it right now, we'll let you keep it. How about that? Because this happened before and it's very easy for them to. Damn it. If that person dipped, we're gonna revoke it and get the count back. That's not easy. Shit, man. I mean, this happened before when we it's very easy to take the count back, but I don't want to do that just because we could just claim this as a giveaway to whoever received it, but I need to see if it's one of the viewers though. If no one speaks up in the next 5 minutes, we might just revoke it. And then just pass it on to the next person officially, which I don't mind either. You better tell the person to get back on and claim it. No, I don't blame the whoever claimed it. I'm just saying, like, I just need to know who claimed it though. Guys, okay, I was a little bit shocked by it. Wait, no, okay, I need to send me a picture in the Discord that you actually received it so I can clear it, because there was more accounts that was leaked. It wasn't just one account. I'm letting you keep it if you just say that you actually redeemed it, because for the others I might take back. But guys, look at this. Keep in mind, it's going to be the marketplace for 900 smart points, which is equivalent to $90. Look at the price point here. You could get 238, 364, 490, 70, 98, 157, 94, 130, 200. We're likely going to change it to 90, 950 or 100 or 1,000, I mean. But we're going to do it 900 for like a long time just so you guys can, you know, have fun with it. The lowest one you can get is $70. You'll lose out by a little bit, like $20 worth. If you get this one, you already won. You get this one, you won more. If you get any of the pros, you won. You get in the directed, you hit the lottery there. So $238, you spend $90, you basically got something that's worth $240. I'm pretty sure there was at least 4 counts. Did anyone claim it yet? I need to know who claimed it before we take it back, guys. If you want to post on Discord that you have the account, we'll clear it from you. How do you get the secret key? You know how? I'll show you how. Let me see. Give me a second. This is how. You buy them for $100 pop. So like, I'm not even kidding. When these cases cost $100, like valued $100, because you buy them for $100. But like how much like notational value or like EV it is, it's more than 100. So that's why we put it for $9. It's a pretty big thing. I don't know if it's gonna sell out really fast though. We bought a lot, but it's such a good deal. Dude, no one's claiming it. Would it be bad if I take this away? They have to be a viewer, and no one's claiming. I'm already giving them, like, if they just claim it, I let them keep the account. But if they just ignore it and dipped already, we might have to take it back. There's always a bot because it's a camera. Like, or I didn't post a code until after. Like, the code was visible from the camera already. Okay, no, okay. Someone actually got it. This guy got it. I'm not gonna show the you. Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll let you keep it. So he claimed it. We'll let you keep it, bro. That was my only request. Whoever got it, just speak up, and then we'll let you keep it. He said, take it back. How do I take it back? I'm like, no, you were the fastest one. I don't know how you even type that fast. Because it's not something I just typed in chat where you copy and paste it. But does that make you guys excited that you could get like a Lucid Direct for $90? And the lowest you can get is a Lucid Flex 25K. I think my plan was to make Lucid Crate 1,000 points or 900 points for the rest of June. After that, it's going to be at least 950 or 1,000. I don't know what it is. We have to figure that out first. But it's basically a 10% off. If we do 1,000, 10% off is 90. We take that hit. Like if someone's if you're a Lucid affiliate, you could buy the key right now for $100. That's why it's like it's good. It's only partly because we want to make this a fun thing. Get people excited. So like even for people that's not a smart platform users, they're gonna be like, wait, you can get a Lucid case key? You're gonna make an account and they're gonna start getting points right away. So it's a win-win in that way. We want to get more people into it, so it's like a promotion thing. Okay, I need to refresh. I'm gonna refresh, and all these codes gonna be redeemed. Sadly, guys. Wait, no, only one got redeemed. I mean, all of them got redeemed. We'll open another one. my goodness, I can't even joke with this. It's okay, guys. This, I wouldn't mind if it was like a, you know, a 50k flex or something like that, but a direct, I really want to give it out properly. Like, please just let me get a chance to. Hey, I got used. Damn. Is that fun? Yeah, speaking of trades, we're waiting for this to flip first. The whole time we opened the case, which is kind of fun, we didn't get any motion really. Okay, who wants a 25k flex then? I'll pass this up right here. I'm gonna put this up. 25k flex. One character is missing. Have fun with that. Let's see who could get that fast. How many characters are there? There's 26. There's 26 letters. And there's, can they be other characters? No, could they be a dash? There's numbers too. There's 10. No, there's 9 numbers. Or no, 10. 0 counts as 1 too. 27 letters. Is it like 37 options? Yo, comment who got it before we revoke it again. Let me see if it is redeemed, chat. Rip. We're doing the giveaway right now. Where do you put the code? If you guys don't know, like the code you're supposed to do at the checkout. It's the last letter. I would not make it like random like that. This already shows you what it is. It's a Lucid Flex 25k, and this is like the code basically. But you type the code in. Well, that was fun. You don't put in the vault. No, you put it in the checkout. Can we get a 50-minute flip, you guys? All right, how about this? I'm gonna give you guys one last hint on this. Just because there's one left, when I flash, when I actually accidentally leak the code on my screen, only the Lucid Direct got redeemed. There's other 4 other codes that it was not redeemed yet. That's like a little treasure hunt there. Now there's only one left. I want to see how long people realize that. Because I was like, oh, only one got used. The other's still good. And I was like, wait, why would I say that? And I was like, never mind, they're all used. I tried to play it off, but it was kind of hard to play it off. Which is funny. So if you guys didn't know, the losing cases, you enter in the vault, and then whatever you get, it's like a 100% off coupon code you put in the checkout. This is not like a normal thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna do it the proper way. If you guys didn't see it, we opened a lucid case, right? And we got a 25K direct funded. And I was like so happy with it because I was gonna give that out. I was gonna give out whatever I get to you guys. I was so stoked about it. That the screen just kept on playing and then it showed the code. And I was like, damn. RIP. Yeah, this 5-minute held. We have a breaker here. Could play the long. I don't feel the best about this long. I just haven't taken a single trade yet today. The only thing, the highlight of the stream is we just pulled a lucid direct. But yeah, I think we're gonna try to open a lucid case daily, and then if we get enough likes, we'll do 2 a day, and that's gonna be the fun thing. We might even create our own smart case where you get a random account, any size, any plan. We'll have to put up the right odds though. It's not fun. What's not fun about it? I think it's pretty fun. Lucid case, you just get a random case, random account, any size, any plan. Like that was already something. I was happy for whoever gets this prize. They just said people have scripts better on Discord. So moving forward, I think maybe next week we'll have a giveaway tab on Smart Prop Firm where you would have to just enter a code. So we'll control everything, and it's gonna be legit. And no one can, you can have duplicates because you have to be an SPF user. You can't have multiple accounts. And then we're gonna post like other streamers too, like Desi and Lanto, whoever streams. If you guys want to participate in that, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, it might be a no trade day. Wow. Someone clip that though. I need to show that we just pulled something good. This is what it will look like. It'll be in the dashboard. You just log in and you enter the giveaway. You enter a code to enter it, and we'll have like a 2-minute timer. This is the best way to do it because we'll control. It has to be only SPF users. You can't have duplicate accounts. If you do, you get banned. And then we might even make it that you have to be like you have to be like not a completely new user. You have to be here for a little bit. That would probably reduce the entries by like 30%. And then you will get rewarded the points directly. So once the moment the giveaway ends, it's gonna hit your account like the next second. Did all the leaked one gets redeemed? Yes, it did. Sadly. Wait, if you purchase an alpha account from May 1st to June 3rd, code stability gets you a free 50K. Any 50K? I'm gonna try that out right now. If you're lying, let me see. This is an alpha move right here. Invalid. 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 I bought it last month, so I mean, that's the range. That should be still good. Is it zeros only or like what? I'm so confused. Yeah, no, I'm not. It doesn't work. Today's June 4th. No. What he said was apparently if you purchase a alpha account from May 1st to June 3rd, you get a free account. I definitely made a purchase, in May before. So I would get it if that was true, but is not true. Oh, the alpha trader platform. Oh, I only use TradeAway. That makes sense. So there's a breaker idea right now. If you want to look, if you really like longs, which I don't like buying the high where we've been ripping the whole 2 hours. It's only for the new platform. Okay, hold up. Let me try this out. I'm gonna try this. You guys can see this here. 50K alpha trader. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work again. Rip. It worked for you. That's nice. Try it out. Code stability, was it? Alpha trader for the account. I don't know what account it is. Someone said it worked, so maybe those who bought alpha trader. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, speaking of alpha, I shared this to the Discord and Twitter, where we're also doing some giveaways there too. There's a 25% off alpha trader deal right now. Celebrate 70 million to traders, 25 million for alpha futures. Pretty big milestone for them. And they get the rewards that we do. Like alpha traders has been like top 3 lately now, so it's been good. I would just not, if you guys don't want to run into issues, just use TradeAway. I think their new platform is good. They're gonna be some issues because it's a new platform. If you guys remember when they released Chops of X, there were like a lot of issues for days. This is gonna be the same thing. Alpha had 50% off average last month. What is sort of the average they do? So if you wanted me to answer that, they do 10% off on a baseline. And when they're doing deals, it's anywhere from 15, 20%, 25 is usually the high end. And like probably 30% is like usually the max. They don't really go higher than that. On like big Black Friday deals, they could do like 40. They never did 50 yet. That's why I was posting like 50% off is huge and you guys all bought into it. We had like record high sales for Alpha that that month. And then we're gonna probably get a lot of payout bonus coming soon because there was like a lot of new users. But 25% is still like a good deal. These their standard is 10%. So it's like imagine Apex. Apex, their standard is 80%. They'll do 90 often. If they were to do 95, it's a good steal. But if they go back to like 90, still good. Not with their current live program though. Don't fall for that, guys. Does anyone here still trade Apex? Just a thought in my mind. If you do, I wonder why. Like I'm not trying to single you out. I just want to know. I need to understand why. I'm gonna be honest. I think Apex might be a firm that would die off very soon. Not very soon, but like slowly. It's gonna slow burn to the point where they're gonna rug pull. Rug pull in the way of like not like they just completely rug pull, but they'll deny more payouts. They'll screw a lot more traders over, and then their user base is gonna be dead. Because they banned you? No, because they have a bad rep right now, and they have 3K drawdown for a 20 account live account. Like that's a scam right there. And then they have, you guys know that the CEO of the current face of CEO of Apex is on Twitter. This is what he's saying. He's like, knife to the heart, kill shot, 3 points for you. Damn, you got me on that one. That was such a comeback. I'm speechless, destroyed, and devastated. You win, Uncle. Surrender. Why is he's like responding to all the hate? And a lot of it's like, this is a bad one. I didn't like this one. So this guy's like, I know, day 3 of submitting ticket. He can't go live with because he's Canadian, right? And they don't allow TradeRate, don't allow live. He's on his old legacy account, so they should pay him out, but they're not paying him out. And then just because he made a bad post or a awareness post, everything he has will be closed. And then he even talked about don't negotiate with terrorists. You can post as many you want. We would even go to take away your rewards that you already got paid. So you got paid out from like last year, 2 years ago. I don't know why he bring this up. This is like damaging. That means like if you make a bad post, we'll not only shut down your account and all your accounts like balance, we'll also go for your previous rewards. So that was interesting. Five-minute flip, guys. Are we looking for this short here? I think we are. I think we should. First trade, guys. I think I'm just shorting this. This is the first flip that we got in a while, so I think this plays out. I'm gonna try to short this retrace here. I think we're just gonna get a pop and then sell back down. This is a failed breaker here too. All right, I want to just play this here. Show this, guys. You don't hear influencers talking about them. I think that's why they don't want to. They don't want to be associated with them. We were talking about Apex. I think someone's asking what we're talking about. It was not clear enough. It was Apex Trader funding. So this is what I'm going for. Top of the highs. I think we can get a little bit more delivery downside. We haven't got a retrace. I'm not asking for like a big dump, but we had the first 5-minute flip that we had. We did not get inside this here. So this is good for this to draw even lower here. ES is holding, NQ is not. I want to see ES also give more follow through. We have a 5-minute gap that's wicking and holding a lot. If we can get delivery on ES2, I'm going to try to scale inside this trade. You're shorting all day? What? So there was like no reason to short all day. This is like the first one I could see that we could try to play. So this is my first one trying it. I didn't really see anything when it was grinding up like this. I don't like shorting grind ups. This to me is like value. I think we're hitting a very good spot too. How many guys are playing the short? You guys trust it? I don't know what ES is doing. ES is so strong. It's like a tank, a unit. We're about to just take the highs on ES. Got a 5-minute BPR now too. We don't want to see a closure above 580s now. I think that's very clear. If we get a 5-minute closure, we're gonna be doomed. You can really short this 5. What is this ROI? If even we go 1-to-1, yeah, this is like 1-to-1 right now. If I stop the highs, if it hits 600, you're gonna see me tank out. Damn, it's just bulleting. We're down 10 points so far, guys. ES is about to take the highs. I just keep on letting it play. The long train is trying to continue nonstop. Yeah, look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA is just climbing nonstop. That's nuts. We're about to go to New York Open of yesterday. The strength of that is ungodly. Yes, is doing his thing again. Yep, we have a 26 point stop on this. There's some more breathing room, but this gets taken out. That's gonna be it for me today. Next 5 minutes and 2.5 minutes. Okay, yeah, CS are back to highs. That's just how impressive this whole hourly is. We had the first weakness hourly candle though, but I'm not sure if that matters anymore. I want to see it turn here. Like, I really do, because this is like the first stump that we faced so far out of like 7 a.m., right? 7 a.m., 8 a.m. higher, 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11, 12, 1. 2 is the first resistance we got. And then that's also the kind of the first confirmation we got on the 5-minute too. Not on ES, but on Q. So I like it for that reason alone. Looking better. We should see some smooth delivery down now. I get a flip here. The ads. Let's do that. Do the same stop on it. I like this a little bit more now. Just need to wait for the delivery, to be honest. That wick was fantastic, though. We wicked high, but we closed back down. That's always something I love to see when I'm looking at the danger zone. The danger zone for me is like a 5-minute closure above the 5-minute inversion or BPR, whatever you want to call it. We don't want to closure above 580s. We did a good run through it and then came straight back down. Well, this is looking good already. Also, watching ES, if we can get a closure on ES, just imagine how far NT can go. Oh wait, I have consistency rule. I need to watch for consistency just in case. Looking good, looking good. So we took a few points of drawdown. We're getting a few points of profits. I'm not the type to just see plus 15 or minus 15 and then plus 15 immediately get out. We want to let this play now. This is a better opportunity, even more now that we wicked up and closed back down. We should pretty much smack through this low very easily. And then that's when you can, you have fair game to take profits or whatever you want to do. Let's take out this low. Do it for me. Do it for me, chat. Bring me back to life. Anytime now. ES needs to stop trying to pull up NQ. How's NVIDIA? NVIDIA, can you turn one time? I'll draw a trend line. All I need to see is this turn the previous low, and then we'll be able to feel like some downside. You're looking for 530s. If beyond this 550 target, yeah, 530s and 500 just give you the next big targets here for me. These two. Solely because of the, yeah, that. And we're about to hit consistency rule. What ability? What ability? Let it free fall. Straight to 530s is actually a good target. Want to do micros? I just trade minis. Micros, if I want to do micros, I would do like 30 micros and then take like 14 off or something here. Did you take this trade? Guys, you guys saw it. We had this out. We even pressed sell market. I'm not gonna put this out and not take the trade. Be kind of odd to me. You can go break even. I don't have really any interest of price to go higher to 70s. That would be bad after taking out the internal low. I still want to see it draw lower. It's already they start 314. Wow. We've been trading for a while. How many guys took that trade, guys? Say one of you took the short with us. That's what we do. I know it was like 2 hours of grind up. There was no longs in sight. We become patient. We had a 5-minute flip. 5-minute BPR, whatever you want to do with it. Short this, stop the high. Next target, trying to go for it. Basically 2 OR if we can. Very, very simple playbook here. This is not no foreign playbook. And we let it bleed now. Up 30 points. This is a PM trader mentality, guys. If you guys can't handle taking no trades for 1 hour, 2 hours, and then get ready to wait for that next trade, yeah, you can't trade PM. Mm. 3 points. Luke is asking for 3 points. Do we give him 3 points or should we give him another 10 points, guys? Just so we can get past that. We only trade PM. I don't trade AM. We are looking to set a schedule to trade Asia from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time. Most likely starting next week. Not on Sunday, but on Monday. Sunday night, I'm not going to be on charts. Yeah, if you guys want us to start picking up on Asia trades, I think Asia is a big opportunity. We already mastered PM. We're gonna master Asia. There's a plenty of AM streamers out there. You have Lanto, you have Desi. Those are already like, you know, good people that you could trade with. But there's not that many PM traders out there that's dedicated PM. Like you're throwing in someone that only trades AM into a session that they really don't trade often. I'm the opposite. I only trade PM, so I know how to trade PM. We're likely gonna try to do PM in Asia though, and then see how that goes. But this is pretty good here. 40 points. I might just kill it or do trailing stops as we go here. My average is a little bit off because I driven one already or two. Why do you trade AM? I could trade AM and just call it a day, but I think there's a market for PM traders. I want to be different. And PM is like slower price action, so it's more interesting to learn to trade. Lanto streams behind a paywall. Yes, it is. It's worth it. If you don't want to do that, there's also a Desi for AM too. Just like, think about this, guys. It sometimes sucks for PM when like we start. The purple box is PM price action. We opened up, we gapped up a little bit already, and then like we did another big candle up. Very easy to me is like, let's just long this and continue up. We did not get this, so that makes price wants to draw higher. And while we're doing that, we have nothing other than just grind up, and then gap up, gap up, gap up. We have this gap here. The moment we show the first sign of weakness, it's something that is actionable to me. Because we did not get a 5-minute flip anywhere, guys. Since all the way basically at 11 a.m., we've just been grinding up bullish order flow. So the first flip we got a BPR here. Stop the highs, just let it grind down as much as we can. AM's untradeable. You need to keep minimum 50 point stop loss. That's also another thing why I'm a little bit more drawn to PM. When I'm trading PM, this is like probably one of the biggest stop that I would do. It's a 5-minute trade. Consider that. If it was a 1-minute trade, the stop loss would be like cut in half or like 15 points. But since it's a 5-minute trade, I can do a bigger target. I need definitely a bigger drawdown. If I trade this on AM, I would need like 50 plus. Okay, we got trailed out there. We got trailed for 47. 28 right there. I mean, we did hit this target. I just want to see if we could just slice through it. I still think we go lower, but the next retracement I see right now is this here. You want to see, most likely this time, since we already got a good delivery down, we haven't flipped ES yet. If you want to wait for a re-entry or even ads, look for this here and look for a 1 minute to align with it. So in my eyes, let's say we draw higher again slowly. We take this internal high and then fall back down, and then we can take a short again. Is it buffering? Someone's saying it's buffering. That was good though. That was fun, right? Good stream. Is it too late for entry? It is kind of late. Like I said, the next entry will be this 5-minute gap if you want to run it. Do you usually do giveaways for smart points daily? We do something. Sometimes we do a free prop count. Sometimes we do smart points. Sometimes we just do whatever you want. Whatever the people want usually. What people like nowadays is lucid cases. What I've been doing, I would just literally open a lucid case on my account. Whatever I get, I give to the winner of the giveaway. So today, I got a lucid direct. 25k direct for like $250. It's a really good pull. This is my first time pulling something not instant funded from this great And I wanted to give that out, but I couldn't just because I leaked the code accidentally. It auto leaked it. This is my, I was like shocked. I need to clip that. I was like, what? I got it 25K direct. And then, yeah. No more giveaways there, yeah. We did a handful already. Trump is coming at Mike. Dude, what is Trump doing at 3:23? You should go to bed. Okay, let's wrap this up. This stream has went past our 2 hours just because of the trade. See you guys tomorrow.